There are many misconceptions about evolution and natural selection. One of the many misconceptions is that evolution makes life for organisms better. This theory is false because it helps populations as a whole, not just organisms as individuals. It doesn't make the organism perfect right away. Also, does not make life completely better, it just makes it easier for the population. This is not the only theory about evolution. Another theory is that evolution is not testable and that it cannot be observed. The truth is, it can be observed because evolution does not only happen slowly, it also happens rapidly. We've seen an example of this in squirrels and when they breed. They change when they breed according to climate. This has changed over the past 50 years. Also within the past 50 years, in the Hudson River, a species of fish adapted to resist toxins dumped into the river. There are also theories that say it disproves evolution. One is that fossil record gaps disprove it. The fossil record gaps do not disprove evolution because if evolution theory is true, we should not be able to find all the fossils. This is because most of the body parts within the organisms do not fossilize very well. Also, the environment conditions do not help because they are not good for forming fossils. There are not a lot of good environmental conditions for fossils. We have not even found the majority of fossils on the Earth. This leads scientists to believe there should be gaps in fossil evidence. There are also many theories about natural selection. One is that natural selection does not involve organisms trying to adapt, it involves a genetic variation in the organism. The variation comes from mutation. This is not affected by what the organism is trying to do. Organisms can't get right genes to survive just by trying. An example of this would be bacteria. They are not trying to evolve to resist our antibiotics. The resistance happens because of a mutation that leads to the production that can fight off antibiotics. Then those bacteria reproduce, causing there to be more bacteria that can fight off the antibiotic. Other theories say that no other things can cause changes. Populations change over time through other things, not just natural selection. Natural selection is what leads to adaptations, causing populations to change. It is the main process that brings evolution. There are other ways, such as mutations, genetic drifts, and migration, that also help organisms evolve. These are just a small amount of the misconceptions about natural selection and evolution. There are many more out there, but I do not have that much time to go into more details or misconceptions.